That freed it. There we go. Much more clear now.
He's a
I
challenge.
have the sealant.
So you do. Thank
Oh,
you.
I got credits?
This will directly aid our research.
Yeah, this one. Speak to Commander Tula about joining the Vanguard. So we can join the UC, United Colonies. I kind of want to do that and see what that's all about. Hello, everybody. Nota27 here. Welcome back to Starfield. And we are going to be heading to New Atlantis. I believe that's where I need to go. Because we are going to be joining up with the UC, good old United Colonies. Is it in New Atlantis? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we're going to head here. We're going to talk to somebody. Wait, over here in the Mass District. And then we'll see if we can join up. Alright, so we gotta go talk to the guy up here. I'm pretty sure we talked with him for like a main mission. One of them. I say one of the main missions. We've only done like 3.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come
There's a
to
coup there.
enlist
Get
at
'em,
long
boys.
last. Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard.
Yeah, I'm game. Tell me what I gotta do.
Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Alright, let's go. Where did my objective marker go? Do I need to actually equip the mission? That would probably help. Supra Eat Ultra. Whatever that means. Register for the Vanguard. So, like, can anybody just register? I guess? Well, I guess, because, is it like their military, I think? It's like my kind of understanding of it. But I think like they really like take pride in their military. Like I think like you get your citizenship if you serve, I think. It's like how the UC does it. Applicant name, that's mine. Current bounty 0, that's good. To register for your examination, please select enlistment agreement. Any outstanding UC bounty must be paid for proceeding. Alright, we have no bounty. By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services for the United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. In exchange, United Colonies Vanguard agrees to compensate all captains according to their experience level and difficulty of the task required. Money. All applicants are required to earn a satisfactory grade on a simulated combat flight. Okay. Successfully complete a probationary mission. Upon the completion of both prerequisites, the United Colonies Vanguard agrees to sponsor your citizenship application and guarantees the granting of United Colonies citizenship once sufficient time or acts of valor have warranted it. Do you agree to the above commitment and wish to initiate your journey? I agree. May proceed to the examination chamber through the orientation hall. Alright, and I have an optional to explore the orientation hall.
You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Oh. It's a whole museum. The end of Earth. I want to hear this.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet.
That's why it's dead.
Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
What a load of UC propaganda. Still, can't imagine living through all that. With the world literally falling apart all around you.
Are you saying it's propaganda? So is some of that like not true? I mean, it sounds like the UC kind of like saved everyone. Like they formed to get everyone off the Earth. Maybe some of that's not fully true though. New factions rise.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers.
Sounds dangerous.
Free Star Collective was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
I guess those are the main ones. This is House Varun. That's the Free Star.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Jinan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
They sound like a cult.
The Free Star Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Free Star Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War.
You've heard of the Narion War.
Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Wait, if the colonies won the war, why did they let them join the Free Star? Doesn't that, like, defeat the entire purpose of the war? Narian War. Oh, so this is all about the war. It doesn't make sense, though. Like, if you win, why would you give them what they want? I don't get that. Serpent's Crusade.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Free Star, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
So House Varun's kind of disappeared. It's just some, like, stragglers. Those seem to be the ones that I keep binding. Conflict among the stars.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Free Star Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Free Star colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Narion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC Xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Free Star Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Free Star Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
This history is really starting to piss me off. All of it's spun so much it's basically lies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know much of it I believe. Like, the wording was kind of weird. Like, they just made it sound like the UC was totally, like, better in every way. And I feel like the Freestar wouldn't use, like, civilians' human shields. I don't know. Battle of Nira.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
Oh, so I guess that's one of the Freestar mechs. We've seen these before. We went to their mech factory during the Freestar Ranger missions. What the heck is that?
This thing
Do not
is like
touch.
an artist's rendition, right? No animal can be this ugly in real life.
No one knows how they move between planets. I wonder if they can grav jump or something.
Oh, is this a Terramorph? I think I've never seen one standing up. It might be, though. Terror of Londinian.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
So they don't really know too much about Terramorphs. I mean, that little kid just said, like, what if they grab jump? It's an interesting theory. Because I've only really found them on one planet. And then there's, like, a few, like, scattered. But, like, it's really just one. The Armistice.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
Well, they got this right at least. The armistice was a necessary move.
Doesn't seem fair to those three.
Wipe us out for good.
Vanguard is born. Alright, so I guess that's kind of where we are. Seems like we're almost at the end of this tour.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies volunteer fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
I guess the only way to be a citizen is you have to join the Vanguard. United Colonies citizen.
No one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
So it is definitely a benefit to become a citizen, join the Vanguard. Piloting simulator, that sounds fun. Hopefully we have time for it. We spent like this whole time just basically in a museum. Proceed to the Vanguard exam. So it's just piloting? I'm a decent pilot, I feel like. I'm pretty good at space combat.
Applicant to the piloting simulation chamber.
So this is how the UC trains their pilots. Interesting.
Is it safe? Yeah, probably shouldn't steal from it. I'm trying to join these guys. Let's not get them mad right away. Enter simulation.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
I'm ready. Am I gonna have to like just maneuver or probably some fights, I'd think.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Okay, this isn't my ship because the controls are a little different. My lasers are Y.
New targets active.
Defeat all targets 0 out of 1. Where are they? Oh, they're down there. Level 32. Powerful. I'm no stranger to this, though. I have done many ship combats. Killed many ships. Yeah, I'm running out of laser, though. Alright, that's down. Shoot him with the missile. There we go. Look at that. Barely lost any shield on that.
Eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Prepare for your next target. I'm ready. Could put more power in ballista. I'm gonna do that.
New targets active.
Alright, I got 2 of them to deal with. I find it's usually better to focus on one at a time. There we go. His shield's down. Let's focus on getting him. Saw the other ship fly by, I think. Alright, he's down. These ballistic weapons on this like simulation are really powerful. Damn, these ballistic guns shredded.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
How many tiers are there? Where are they?
New targets
There they
active.
are. Level 38. Okay, these guys are getting really powerful. Alright, shields are gone. Come on, lock on. There we go. Alright, they're down. I get him with a missile? Nah, I think it missed. Oh no, I might have hit him. He lost a lot of shield. doing my missile ready. Go use the missile. Oh, he's down. He is down.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
So did we do it?
3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant.
All right.
You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now
Was
exit the
easy.
simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Oh, there's more. No, that's it. We can do it right now. That's all I needed to pass. Exit simulator. Just like school, I do just enough to pass. Be Commander Tuola.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed.
Thank you.
You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep
no.
your best run.
I think we're good right now. Although I wonder if you could probably, if you could do this like infinite amount of times, you could use the simulation for like your skills, like the ship ones over here, where like you gotta like just like defeat enemies, like deal a bunch of damage. You could probably just do it in that simulation. It would probably count for this. That's an easy way to farm that. Alright, but I think before we go meet with the commander, is he a commander? He is a commander. We are gonna end up this video here because we're out of time because it was a big museum, but it was cool to learn all that. But you know what Sam was saying, like how it's propaganda. I'm not sure how much of it all was true. Oh, shit, missiles permanently deal 5% more damage, yes. I mean, I'm sure like the general idea of it was all true, but some of the details might not have been fully true, but I don't know. But we got some form of the history. So yeah, that is going to be the end of this one. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.